Hello everybody and welcome to Toon Runes, the show that answers the questions to shows both old and new to give you the answers to questions you've always asked. And guys, oh my stars. For those of you who haven't heard, the entirety of Lion 4 alternate ending has leaked. This isn't their traditional Steven Universe leak though, this is like camcord level leak. So obviously spoilers ahead if you haven't seen Lion 4 alternate ending yet. And if you don't care about spoilers, then go ahead and watch the video. And before people ask, no, I'm not going to be giving the link to the leak here. I can get in trouble for that. I am, however, going to go over a brief synopsis of the episode, then give my thoughts on it. And even if I wanted to give the leak, I can't because, as of recording this video, the video of the entire episode was removed, but I did get screenshots before it was removed, so yay for that. Anyways, Lion 4 alternate ending starts out with Steven trying to decode the message he's gotten from his mom back in Lion 3 straight to video. He's playing it over and over again, trying very hard to decode some sort of secret message that he thinks Rose has left behind for him. While he's trying to do this, Lion begins to cough up something, and that something just so happens to be a key. So this then sets the stage for the rest of the episode. Steven is still upset over the whole Rose's room incident and is now convinced that Rose had him for some purpose. He believes 100% that he has some sort of magical destiny that he needs to fulfill. So in order to seek answers, he goes out searching with Lion for where the key fits. After trying to unlock the chest inside Lion's mane, Rose's secret armory, Rose's fountain, and Rose's room, he's frustrated because this key seems to go nowhere. So he then begs Lion to take him to a place where he hasn't been before. Lion takes him back to the desert, which is where he's first seen in Steven's Lion. After a long journey, they arrive at what I think is probably Pink Diamond's old handship, or a building. Or at least I think it's a building, it's hard to tell from the camcorder quality. Anyways, once there, Steven unlocks the door and he's in. However, it turns out the building that this key unlocked was only Rose's junkyard. It's where she kept everything she no longer wanted. But amongst this stuff, Steven finds an old tape titled To Nora. So Steven comes to the realization that Nora must be his sister. And let me tell you something, my heart dropped at this moment. Not because I thought that Steven had a sister, but because Steven thought he was the second attempt and that Nora was the first. So anyways, he begs Lion to take him to where Nora is. So Lion takes him to Greg back in Beach City. Once they're there, Greg and Steven watch the tape together. The tape is almost identical to Steven's, except Rose is addressing a Nora at this point. Steven is very confused and pauses the tape and asks Greg who Nora is. Greg explains that they made two tapes for Steven. One for if he was a boy, and one for if he was a girl. So long story short, this tape was basically an alternate ending to the tape Steven was left. If Steven hadn't ended up being female, he would have gotten the tape titled Nora. So at least we have that bit of information now, I guess. So then Steven tells Greg about what's been bothering him and about how he needs to know what Rose had planned for him, and Greg just assures Steven that no matter if Steven was Steven or Nora, Rose just wanted him for who he was. Steven asks if he was just supposed to be their son, Greg says yes, and asks if that's okay, Steven says yes. Then there's a cute father-son hug at the end, and that's it. That's the episode. Now, I'm just gonna give my 2 cents on how I thought the episode was. I personally thought the episode was cute, but I also think that it's a bit overhyped, and I was disappointed. I was thinking that we were finally gonna find out what Lion was, but it seems I was wrong. However, I am glad that Steven is finally addressing this issue, though it's not something that I think he should be talking about with Greg. Sure, Greg helps and he's an excellent father, but Steven needs to tell the gems how he's feeling. Right now, their comfort is what he needs. I think this Steven arc is far from over, and I'm hoping that soon we'll finally see Steven seeking comfort in the gems when it comes to these types of things. Because let's face it, he really needs to tell them that he's wanted. He especially needs that validation from Pearl the most, as she's the one who was hurt most by his birth. So because of this, I think Pearl and Steven are going to be the next gems to bond. You know, kind of like the bond that Steven and Amethyst have currently. That also means that Rainbow Quartz 2.0 is in the near future, maybe? Alright guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Was Lion 4 alternate ending what you expected? Because it certainly wasn't what I was expecting. What do you guys think is going to happen moving forward? I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say, and I'm excited to hear if you guys liked the episode, or at least the synopsis if you haven't seen it yet. And if you guys like the video, consider liking and subscribing. We'll be making videos on most, if not all, weeks, episode reviews, and theories. So if you like this type of content, please subscribe to stay updated. Alright everyone, I will see you in the next episode. Bye!